that I knew. So this is why God said, in all thy getting, get understanding. People got to stop creating worlds that don't exist. And you put people in that world, and then when they don't move the way you think they should move, you think something's wrong with them. No, it's the world you created and put them in that's not true reality. The reality is, this is who I am. This is who you are. And let's bridge the gap through love and understanding. Because if I learn to understand you, then I don't have to frame up in my mind what I think you should be in. That's why God said, how can they hear unless a preacher be sent? There has to be someone who's willing to clear the things that you've been fighting against, and you've been asking yourself for years. I've been dealing with this over and over and over again, and I've been praying, I've been fasting, I've been going to church, and God is saying, yes, you've been doing all those things. Going to church don't free you. Fasting doesn't even free you. What frees you is when you come to the knowledge of the truth and you get rid of the label of the world you created that God can't exist in, because it's not reality. The reality has to be in, Lord, I'm in this space, but I need you to help me to where I can walk in victory through the changing of my mind and taking down that label of the world that I created, that I put all things in. And then when things go wrong, I'm trying to figure out why it's not working. And it's not working because you got to get rid of the label that you already placed in your mind. Your mind has levels. Your mind has a level where it knows truth. There's parts of your mind that knows how to lie, how to be deceptive. But there's always still that part of your brain that says, I know the truth. The question is do I follow the truth? And here's the thing why some people don't follow truth. It's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable to admit that I need help. It's uncomfortable to admit that I failed or I'm weak in this area. It's uncomfortable to admit that, yes, I'm stuck in this area or I'm stuck in that area. It's uncomfortable to admit that, you know what? I'm living based on what somebody else did eons ago, and they gone. The relationship has been dissolved, but they're still alive in your mind. And it's almost like you're dating two people or three people or four people. You got the person who you live with, who you're married to, and then there's the other ones that's in your head that even though they're gone, they're still part of your relationship because you never kicked them out. Because you're still dealing with the effects of what they did, and rather than you realize, you know what? They did that. But what am I going to do afterwards? How am I going to move afterwards? After the pain, after the hurt, after the lies, after the games, after the deception. What do I do now that I am not with them or I'm not in their space anymore? What do I do? And God is saying that's the line that we either, if you're on the other side of the line, you will always be fighting that thing, or you go on the other side of the line, which is called the forward part of the line, which means I'm moving toward my future of better. I am moving toward my new life. I'm moving toward love, happiness, joy, not the stuff that's behind the line. Once you drop that label of the world you created that is not reality, that's when you begin to move forward. And you can do so with freeness.